So this is the painting we are going to do today, and it's called Orange Ocean Sunset, in case you're looking for it. And it's a beautiful painting, a little more advanced, but I think you'll have fun painting along with me. So let's get started. So all you need for this painting today are your primary colors of red, yellow, and blue, and I have black and white. Now, we may need green. I don't think so, but for now we'll just use these colors. And for your brushes, you can have a synthetic chiseled edge brush, probably a size 10, and you can also have a smaller one. Okay, these small brushes, they can be bristle or synthetic, very small. And I'm going to have a fan brush on hand. It's a possibility we may not use some of these brushes, but I like to have them there. And a bristle brush and a liner brush. So have those on hand. If you don't have those, have as close as you can to those. I'm going to use my bristle brush to paint the sky. And the sky is going to be pretty dramatic. So first of all, we're going to put some blue on there. Nice dark blue. Some white. It won't be too dark. It's a nice color. There we go. So some of your ultramarine blue, or whatever color blue you have there. And we'll get the top of the sky painted first. We leave some space down here for the sunset. So we'll put on that nice blue color. See? Goes on really nice. There we go. And some more. Good. If you want to make your sky smooth, just go back and forth with long strokes. You can even go up again if you want to blend it all together. Alright. It's nice, isn't it? Let's add more white this time. Sky may get a little lighter as we go down. Don't forget to leave space for your sunset. I like doing sunsets. They're so pretty. I have a few sunset paintings in my videos. I have over 700 video tutorials for you. It's a lot, isn't it? There we go. So I'm going to try this brush for my clouds, and I'm going to add just white on my clean brush, okay? My paint up here is still wet, so I'm just going to pull in some white across the sky, and then I'm going to just pull up some clouds here like this, just for now, just to get some sort of, depending on what you want it. And I'm going to pull some here and pull up. Might look funny now, but what we're trying to do is just get an idea what way we want our clouds. These are a little different. A little different. Hopefully it's not too hard for you, but we always got to try something new, hey? Pulling out some sweeping clouds from that one there. Just pulling some across the sky. There we go. We'll lighten those up in a second. I want to take my smaller flat brush, and this one's a synthetic, and I'm going to make a purplish color, nice dark purple color. My red and blue. Really dark, because we want to get contrast. This sky's a bit dramatic, so I want to get some contrast. So I'm going to put some dark color right here. There we go. Go right into, it's a nice dark contrast, isn't it? And now we're going to get a dark orange. Clean your brush. We'll get a dark orange color. So what we'll do is we'll take some of our yellow and red and add a bit of that dark blue. That will give it a really nice dark orangey color. Okay, let's try that. Put some of that here. Oh yeah, that's nice. Underneath here. That's a nice. Good. Get those two colors. Add a little more yellow to it to brighten it up. Got a dirty brush. I'm adding more yellow. So mix in with it. Good. So with those same colors that we did, the yellow and the red, a little bit of that dark color, it won't turn green if you use lots of yellow and red. More yellow than red, more yellow than any other color there. There we go, that's nice. Tiny bit of white just to brighten it up a little more. And put that under here. There we go, see how pretty that is? Just going back and forth. You can use small strokes if you want to, small strokes to get it on there. Leave a bit of a lighter color. Let's leave a circle there just to get for the sun. Alright. And we come right over here. Pick up some more paint. Come right underneath here. Nice. Alright. We're going to go with some yellow now. So clean your brush. Get all those darks off of there. Clean it good. Hit the bottom of your water jar. Hit it so that all the paint comes off. So like punch it right to the bottom. And let's go with some yellow and some white. Give it a really nice bright color. More white. Let's try that. I'll go over here, just fill in this spot here. Go into that a little bit. The brush gets too dirty, just clean it off. Alright, so we're getting a bit dirty, so let's clean it off. Go get some more of your white, your yellow. Good. Trying to go in there so I can get some of that yellow in there too. You can still pull it out. Put into your yellow, that's fine. Wipe off your brush. Get some more yellow and white. Good. It's okay to get some of that dark in there because it makes it look like it's all together. Nice. Okay. Forgot to leave my little white spot there, but that's okay. We can put that in when it dries. Clean off your same brush. Now, if this brush don't work for you, you go ahead and get something else. I'm just going to go directly into my white. And I'm going to tap on. The safest way to do this is tap it on, give it a fluffy look. Tap it on. Just follow those lines that you did before. Now I'm going to change to my scruffy brush just to see if I get some better. That's a scruffy bristle. Just see if I can get some better texture. I find the bristles are really good for that. See? See that? It's nice. Flip your brush around if you have to. Alright. If your paint is still wet, that's okay because you'll get some shadows then, see? See how dramatic it's starting to look? Need some little clouds. Let's see, let's see. I'm going to start at the top and come down, so you can start at the bottom and come up. It doesn't matter. It's a little different than we usually do, but I'm trying to do some different things to make it interesting. If you find it too hard, just put regular clouds in there. Start at the bottom here. Tap, tap, tap. Then I'm going to bring it back up. That might make it a bit easier for you. Now you might get better results if the paint is dry, but it'll be too white. So you'll have to add a little bit of blue then. Alright. So the easiest way to do this part is to put your line over, tap it over, tap, tap, tap. Get it brighter if you need to. You can go right to the end if you want, and then tap it up. We will probably touch that up again after, because where the paint is wet it's really bluish color, but we're getting there. Alright. And then you can take a brush. While that's still wet, you can take this big round fluffy blending brush and you can soften them up just by pulling those up with this blending brush. Nice and soft. That really softens them up nice, doesn't it? Just don't push too hard. See how soft they look? We'll have to add more white to those because I find that they're not white enough yet. So let's just take our small scruffy brush, or you can use a synthetic brush, it's okay. And I'm going to add white. Now, it'd be nice if this was dry, okay? So if you want to wait for it to dry, you can. I'm just going to put a light in there for you. Alright. It's the sun. So you can come on down to the top of the horizon. I put the tape on there for the horizon line. Just going to come across here a little bit. I want to make it round. I want it to look like a... I don't want it to look funny. Now I'm going to add more. I'm going to add a little bit of red to the top of that. I want it to turn pink, so I'm going to add some yellow and red. Get an orangey effect. Or yellow. There we go. Let's drag that to the top there. Just keep doing it until you get what you're looking for. Don't worry about it being the same as mine, or you know, just make it the way when you see something happening and you like it, then leave it. I need to add a little more down here. I lost some of my yellow down here. So you make your adjustments as you go along. We can add more white to that after, so just trying to get it to look really nice. Make a few adjustments. Some yellows and whites up here just to... My brush is a bit dirty, so it's okay. So you want different colors of yellows and reds and oranges to get that dramatic look in your sky. We'll brighten all this up now after. Gotta get that sky. So, we want to keep this, we want this nice and bright. So we're going to tap on white again. Now you might get it the first try, it's just where my paint is so wet. I may have to dry it with a hairdryer there to get this to work for you. I'm just going to pull that right up. You can tap it up. I'm going to try this. I'm trying this for something different now because I tried the tapping and it looked good. But now I want to show you that you can just pull it up, okay? Pulling it up is a little easier. Tap on that. And pull up. Pretty dramatic. Tapping over here. It's different, isn't it? For sure. I like to get it nice and white there. There we go. I'm going to take my blending brush. I'm going to pull that up a little bit more. Soften it out. Gives it some wispy looks too. Yep, it's really nice for clouds. Just look how it's pulling those right up to the top. Isn't that nice? Very nice. You can just tap that a little bit into there just to bring it over a little bit, just so that it doesn't look like it's a line that ended there, right? Right. Nice little fluffy cloud right here. So whatever way you want to do it. I'm going to wipe off my brush a bit and just put a few more little wisps in here to brighten them up. So just play with it. If it's too hard, just put in just regular clouds. Don't worry too much about it. Just wanted to try and show you what it might look like. So let's take off our tape. So that's for the horizon line. Now, we'll get started on the water. I'm going to take my fan brush. You can use a flat if you want. And I'm going to decide where I want my water to come in, so because I want to leave some room for the pebbles on the beach. So I'm probably going to have the water coming in like this, down towards the beach. There we go, nice. Now, just put in your dark water first, and then we'll put highlights and sparkles on that after. I like the fan brush because it separates the paint. You can use short strokes if you like, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now you got to get up under here. Just take your time. If you want to use a flat chisel edge brush for this part, you can. Okay. You can also use a synthetic fan brush. I have one here. Here's a synthetic fan brush. And always put your brushes in water just to make them damp, and then wipe it off the excess water in your tissue. I like to do that. I find the paint sticks to your brush better. Now, let's get underneath there. I like my my bristle brush, see, because I'm not getting the good, I'm just using this for underneath the horizon line, but I'm not fussy about this, the synthetic brushes for getting the water. But that's just me. You do whatever works for you. If you end up going up over into your horizon, we'll use it as waves or something. Not to worry. So you can see that line's not completely straight. If you really want a straight line, you can wait for the top part to dry and put tape back on so that you can get that really nice straight line. I'm going to go back to my bristle fan brush. If you want that water even darker, you can add a little bit of black if you like. If you feel that you need to, you can add a little bit of black. See? And lots of blue. Good. See how nice and dark that is now? The water. We want lots of contrast in this painting. Now I got the sky started. I won't say it's completely done. I just wanted to move on to something else for you. We can always go back. That's the beauty of lining out, planning out your painting by putting those where you're going to put your waves and different things. That's nice. There we go. Nice dark water. Down here in the beach area, I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to my blue. Get kind of a different color. Kind of a dark green color. Because we're going to have a reflection right down there. So this is just your underpainting. I'm going to put some green and yellow together. Some blue. Pretty simple. All these nice colors, all these nice underpainting colors. So I said in the beginning we didn't need green, so you make your own green from blue and yellow. So we don't need green. Make our own. Now I'm going to add black and blue to the bottom here to really make it dark, coming in on that beach. It may look funny now, but when we get all the colors to lay on top, you'll see a big difference. See, right now, it looks just like that. Let's put a little bit more orangey color there, so red and yellow. a little bit of white, too much. I just got red and yellow and white. I got that color. Kind of a peachy, orangey color. Just going to clean up this part here. I'm not going to go over all the darks. I want to leave some of those there. Just going to add a little more color. And over here, add a little more red to my yellow. Darken it up a little bit here. Kind of an orangey, darker orangey color. Need to add more yellow. So go back and forth with yellows and reds to see what you like. That's good. Clean off your brush. Just go into your yellow. Maybe a bit of white with it, okay? Like I said, experiment, see what you like. So we're cleaning up the edges here now. Adding some extras. Nice. See the more you're playing around with it. Not all the time. Sometimes you play around with it and you end up with a mess. And sometimes you can just keep adding your details. It comes out really nice. There we go, let's just add some light here. Get that contrast. Nice and bright. See, your paint is wet, it's hard to get it really bright. So I want to go into my white, see if I can get that brightened up more. See? It's nice. I'm going to take my fan brush and just got red on it. We don't want that. Clean it off really good. Sometimes you need to punch the bottom of that container to get all that paint off. And I'm going to pick up some white and some blue. Right, some white and some blue. And I am going to find out where my water is so I can, so I'm just going to tap on the edge here where I made that line between the blue and the green. I'm just going to tap that on there for now. Let's start. That's a start. So now we know where the water is coming in, and then there's, put another little wave back here, following that one. And it's coming good. I'm going to take my fan brush and I'm going to take the corner and I'm going to start tapping on some more white between these two. Oh, I'm going to leave the dark, sorry about that, I'm going to leave the dark there. Need some bubbly water here. Put a little bit over here. Paint is still wet, so it's going to be pretty dark. good. Tap on some on the top of here. And I'm going to take some of my darker blue, maybe a little bit of black, to get that shadow back here. So, I almost need a nice black color to get underneath here. There we go, that's better. Nice and dark. So I want to clean up the back of this here. I'm going to go right over it like this. Pull it forward. It's like the water's coming in. See? And probably a little bit here. You can either pull back or pull forward. So if you want to try pulling back, you can pull back like that. Right, there we go. That's better. You can do the same thing with this on top here. Pull it back into the water. I'm going on a diagonal to give it that, so it doesn't look like it's going straight up. It is moving this way. There we go. Then you can take your dark blue again. Just go back here so we'll keep some of our dark. That looks good. I'm going to take some yellow. And some white. And I'm going to put some yellow and white here. Nice and colorful, isn't it? Different. Just for fun. And take some blue and white. Come over here. Okay, we'll get some more blue and some more white. Mix up some blue and white, and we'll just put some of that here. It's too green over here. I want to get a little more blue. Still nice. Pretty, isn't it? That's pretty. Some yellow and white again. Lay it over here. Some more yellow. Just want to lighten it up in different areas. See how it all blends really nicely when it's all wet like that? It's pretty. So I'm going back and forth, as you can see. I like doing that. You know, you go back and forth with your painting and tap on stuff that you need in different places. I mean, we could work on only the sky for an hour, but it's kind of, you know, monotonous. I like to move around and see what I want to do here and there. So this is white. I'm just going to tap on some more of these highlights here. Waves. Tap on the corner of your brush. And as that paint comes off, we'll move back a little bit. So we will, if your paint is dry on you, add more blue, you know. Try to keep it wet if you have to use blending gel in that, but if you can't, and you're tapping on white and it's just pure white and it's covering everything up, add some blue to it. Some paintings are not as easy to make them real easy. So unless you got a bit of experience in some of these paintings, then you'll find it a little easier to follow. But, you know, because then you'll be able to do it your own way. And you might say, well, I don't like it that way. So you can do it your own way, right? But if you're a beginner, you're trying to do exactly what I'm telling you, then you could really get frustrated. I'm just going to move that back a little bit into the water by tapping. You may have to do this a few times to get the look, right? I haven't got that look yet. I'm still trying to get that nice look of water sort of bubbling up there. Maybe my paint is too wet or something. Maybe. Might let it dry a little bit and then I'll do some more. But just in the corner of my brush there. That's pretty, isn't it? There we go. Good. Now I'm going to put some white and blue on my brush. On my fan brush. And I am going to wipe off some of that in my tissue, my paper towel, till I get a lot of it taken off. And then I'm just going to drag my brush over the top there to get some nice sparkles and shimmer. Bit more, wipe it off. Wipe off a lot of it, okay? Won't come off, just push a little bit harder. Decisions. May not want to come off if your paint underneath is wet. It's being stubborn. You keep working at it, that's what it's all about. Keep working it. Now if you fold this up, just go back in with your dark blue again, okay? And then try something else that you're more comfortable with. This may work better if your paint is dry underneath, your blue paint. You're getting a few sparkles there. Nice and glittery. Take the corner of my brush. Some more waves coming in here. Just putting white on my brush. My fan brush. You probably see some time-lapse videos, and because some of the paintings are so hard to teach and so time-consuming, that some of the artists just do time-lapse videos to make them more enjoyable to watch. But it's very hard to follow along, but I like time lapses, I must say. You can sit back and just watch, you know, watch a painting come to life. I have a couple of time lapses myself, but the time lapses are just basically a preview, so you can see what kind of painting we're going to be doing, and then you can get the full painting. You can get the real time, step by step. Yep. Just tapping it back a little bit. It's moving in. Now, let me clean my brush off really good. And I'm going to see if I can get this to blend nicer. Like we did before. I'm thinking this might have to come down a little bit. What do you think? It looks like it needs, it's kind of shaped odd, so it looks like it needs to come down a little bit more here. What do you think? Help, guys, help. So I like doing, you know, experimenting and seeing how things turn out and things, so not really worried too much. Do you know what I worry about the most? Is that I know what I want to do, and my brush just won't cooperate. So I just brought that down a little bit more just to see if I could get it to make more sense. So now, pull it back. And put on more white. There we go. We are going to, some more waves coming down over here. It looks like it's moving around here. Yeah. Take some of that in here. wish I could show you an easier way, but I can't seem to. I'll darken this up over here. I can't seem to think of an easier way to do this. If I make it real simple, it'll look more like I'm trying to get into the more, I don't know, more elaborate paintings. I got black on my brush now, black and blue, so that's why I got it so dark here like this. It's kind of nice, isn't it? But you can follow along, or you can say, you know what, I think I'll wait. But you know, I look at videos where I would never be able to do them, and I pick up little pointers and use them in my videos. Use them in my techniques and stuff. You know, I might pick up a pointer on how to paint something. Could be water, could be trees, could be anything. And it helps me come up with some new ideas. I don't copy exactly, I try to come up with my own ideas. But it helps a lot to look at other people's, look at lots of videos, whether they're really advanced or whether they're, you know, simple, little tiny simple things. Everything helps. So I'm just playing with color. I'm just darkening up some of the areas because we don't want it all a flat green or a flat blue. Or this is the beauty of painting. You can add all kinds of different colors, and that's what makes it really pretty. You can bring some of this into the black. Because everything's wet, it'll all mix together. Look, makes it all come together. See that? So never be afraid to play with your colors. Mix them together. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's the big thing. Experiment with your colors. Just sit down and put on colors. Start with a base color, and then you can add darks or lights to them. Mix them all into each other at times. Try not to get mud. But this is not getting muddy. It's just sort of, look how it's blending really nice. You get the sparkles on the water. That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I like that. Pretty. So what I'm going to do is add a few more lights over here. So I think I'll tap on a little bit of light on that corner there. Just a small bit to start. Not too much. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Especially here, this is where the light is really given bright lights right there. Let's just throw that brightness right here. And that's a dark shadow between the bright, and we are going to, this should be dry. So now we can probably add our light right here. So let's take, we'll switch brushes for now and use any brush, a small brush, just a scruffy one or a synthetic. Add more light here. Now that's nice and bright there. Now where is that? Down here. But I don't want to do that yet. I want to scrub on some nice of those orange and white. The orange that you made earlier. And let's see if we can get a really nice bright orangey color. It's not too bad, I guess. It's too much on your brush, wipe it off. Now let's see. I'm going to take my brush this way, not this way for now. I'm going to try it this way. So rock back and forth. And jump, you know, don't lose any of your blue underneath there. Let's just get this straightened up first. And now you can pull it over. Look how nice and bright that is. Straighten it up over here. We'll go back over that again and get some more. Go back and forth if you don't want to lose your wave there. And we'll try that again. We wanted to go a little skinnier down the bottom anyway. My brush just did that for me. Drag it right over. Pull some of it right over on the beach. So you get some highlights. So, are we having fun yet? I haven't got you all frustrated now, do I? I'm really enjoying this, even though I'm like more experimenting than anything. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's not coming out exactly the way I'd like it, but you know, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do my best and pick up more yellow and white. Let's see. Back and forth motion. See, my brush don't want to cooperate, and you're going to say, you probably say to yourself if you're trying it, like, how come I can't do that? I must be doing something wrong. No, you're not doing anything wrong. These are the things that happen when you're experimenting and you're working really hard to get the way you want it, and then it won't come out the way you want it, and all that good stuff. So, not to worry. And if it gets too frustrating, just walk away from it. Go get a cup of tea or watch some TV, or just stay away from it for a while. And if you come back and you're still getting frustrated, do another painting and just leave that one sit there until you're ready. And if you don't want to go back to it at all, then don't. Just do another seascape instead. Give up doing seascapes. I mean, I wouldn't, but if I couldn't get this one that I wanted, then I would try another one, maybe something a bit easier. I have a seascape that you can do in 15 minutes. And I could put the link below to that one. That's really easy. I made that really, really easy. This one here has been stubborn. Could be because my paint is still wet too. Alright, so we're going to go back to that because I don't like those colors. I'm going to clean off my brush and I'm going to pull that across. Just get that much done. But you see, they're too green. I want my colors more on a orangey yellowy. Alright, so I'll just get rid of that. And what I'm going to do is put that light in there. I'm just going to take a small brush, any small round brush, or any brush that you're comfortable with, and I'm just going to put my white down. But anyway, so I'm going to make sure I'm putting it in the right place. So I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'm going to try and get my yellows over it. So while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for that to dry, and I'm going to do some pebbles on the beach. So I have my two small brushes here, small flats, okay? I'm going to take one of the small flats and see if I can get that to work. And I'm going to take black on one side. Now let's do some colorful rocks after, but let's start off with black on one side of your brush and white on the other side, okay? See, black and white. Now, you're going to touch, we're going to make these little beach pebbles, okay? They're going to be everywhere. We'll start with the bigger ones down here. So it's just touch, pull, touch, pull, touch and pull, touch and pull. See? Touch, pull. I'm going to make all kinds of those. You can do them really fast. Just touch and pull. And you can just touch and push. A couple different ways you can do it, okay? Reload if you have to. Touch and push. Some of them got highlights on because that sun is really, that sunset is really, so some of the rocks won't be as bright. So when you get some on there, you can go in between the ones you did. And if you want to add some color, you can add some yellow on, instead of white. So black on one side and yellow on the other. Especially where you come into the sunlight. There we go, look at that. Isn't that cool? Some of those rocks are going to be, they're going to be everywhere. Just little tiny ones back here. So whatever's left over on your brush, you can barely see it. They can be underwater. So some more yellow, black. Touch, 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 touch. Look, how cute. Touch and push, or touch, just touch. Push, 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 push if you want. As long as you've got the two colors on, you're safe. Okay, black on one side, yellow on the other. If you have a hard time with your brush, switch brushes, try several different brushes. If you fool up, just go back over with your dark color on the bottom and start over. Look, how cute is that? Now you can get white again. Make it nice and bright. Look. Amazes me how some things are really easy and other things are really hard. But so you want some bigger ones, you can put some big ones and just pull forward. You can even let's see, you can even make a line and then pull up and over. You have bigger rocks then, see? You just pull forward and you got a couple of big rocks there. But let's keep with the little ones for now. I'm gonna add a little bit of red this time. A little red to my yellow. I really got it loaded up there, look. Let me see. This might be too red. I might wipe off a little bit of that red there. These are decisions you'll have to make. And mix them in so that you don't have red here and yellow there and white there, okay? So mix them in. Pick up some more of that orangey color. Got to have that black on there. That's the trick. That's the magic trick. Black on one side and the lighter color on the other side. It can be any color you want. Alright? Keep tapping. Black. I'm just going to go black and a bit of white here. These rocks are amazing. To white. too white. Right, there we go. See, just touch, touch, touch. Look at all those beautiful little beach rocks. See, you like those? How cute are they? How cute are they at all? Now you can put beach rocks on any painting you want. See? Black on one side. You can even put brown on one side and yellow on the other side if you like. Now see that white dot there? I'm not going to worry about that, because I got another one to match it by accident. But look, you can just go back over it. Get a rock there and there and there. Not sure where you want them, but I'll put a few up here too. Put a few everywhere. Everywhere. It's a bit too dark. A bit too light. Now if you run into that problem, pick up some of your green color. Just go back over them again. I don't like those. So you don't know until you put it on what's going to happen, right? So, you know, you're always experimenting to see what's going to happen. You can't predict what's going to happen. Maybe you can at times, but I'm telling you, it's unpredictable. So black and white, more pebbles over here. Just touch black and white on one side. Sometimes you get too much white, kind of you lose the black, but the light's here. I'll put some in here with hardly any paint on it. Makes them look like they're underwater. Look. I'm pushing a little bit hard when I run out of paint. There we go. Might add a little bit of red. Mix it with a bit of yellow. My brush is really dirty, so it's going to come out really. And I'm going to put some black on the other side. See what happens. Nice. Touch. See, the brush will, with the black underneath, and when you touch off with the black, the white will come off on top. See? And then when you don't have any paint on your brush, hardly any paint, just go into the water and it'll make them look like they're underwater. These up here kind of ruined them. I'll fix it. I'm not too worried. I'm not going to worry too much. Clean them up. Put my blue back. Put my blue back and my greens, whatever. See? I don't mind showing you this. I don't mind showing you if I make a mess. Couple more rocks and we'll move on to whatever we want to do. So, we got a big rock there, a big rock. I want to do all pebbles so I can show you. Oh, they're nice. So if you just touch and pull, or just touch, just let your brush do the work for you. Lots of little ones in between. Just make little dots. Little dots. If you want to, you can take a liner brush and make some little tiny pebbles, like in between those. See what happens there. I haven't tried that yet. I could be steering you wrong. I'm going to try. Not bad. You gotta be careful. Just touch. I'm just making little dots. I'm not even trying to make a rock. Just little dots, as if there's rocks in between the ones we already have. And it looks like a beach full of rocks. There's a few little here maybe. Anyway, I think there's lots of rocks, do you? I'm going to go back and make a few more over on that other edge there. Black and white. Might end up doing a time lapse on this one. See, it's darker over here. I don't really want them that bright yet. See how I'm putting them in between rocks that I already did? You can even overlap them or lay them on top of each other. Right? So you have some shadow ones and some buried. Imagine people looking at your painting and say, how did you do all those little tiny rocks? How did you do that? I think we're good with all those rocks. What do you think? I got a bigger one here. And like I say, if you want to have bigger ones here and there, you can put it wherever you want. Let's put one right, just make a straight line and a hump. It'll get a bigger rock. See, there it is. Just do the same thing, just put a little bit of shadow on top there, and the bottom is dark. So you can put bigger rocks in between. Good. So I'm going back to my fan brush again, and I'm going to hopefully not have too much paint on my brush, and go back here. Try to get that nice brightness I'm trying to get. That's better. That's better. That's what I'm looking for. So I'm going to take that. Now I got the light in the middle. Good. And I'm going to drag that right over. Now, trying to get some nice orangey colors on my fan brush so I can go back over here. Lots of yellow. There we go. Lots of yellow. There we go, that's better. It's nice and bright there, isn't it? All we gotta do is get some white on there. Give it a little bit of white. Just tap on a bit of white there. And then clean off your brush and pull it through. Try that again. I'll make it more of a wiggly look this time. And then I'm going to clean off my brush. And then I'm going to go back and forth this way. I like to try different things, see what works. There we go, that's not bad. That's nice. Now, it's not too bad. We don't want to lose all our dark color, that's the only thing. So let's take a bit of dark blue and drag some of that in there on the edges there a little bit. Too much, but just don't want to lose those little shadows in between. Okay, I almost got it. Almost. I'm going to add some white to my brush and wipe it off. Back and forth, back and forth. Keep going back and forth. Till I can't get it, I'm going to keep trying. I'm not going to give up. All those nice sparkles. Get that corner of that brush and wiggle that back and forth again. I'll leave that for now. And down here, wiggle that back and forth and put some little white light on some of these rocks. See? You might have missed a couple of them, so just tap on a couple of wood lights coming in. Nice. Now, let's just take some white on our flat brush here and just tap on a little bit of white back here a little bit, just sort of go back a little bit with the wave like we did before. There we go. Pretty. Pretty, pretty. All the different colors and everything and the lights. Right, and I'm having so much fun I don't want to stop. Not because I don't like the painting, it's because I don't want to stop. I'm enjoying it. I'm just having so much fun. I've been at it for hours and I still don't want to stop. I have a little round brush here. And I'm going to put more light in here. Just having so much fun. Because every time I do a painting, I find it's like there's so many new things that you're trying to do. And you want to try new things. Every painting is just like you're a newbie all over again. That's true. For me it is anyway. It's like every time I do a new painting, it's just like I'm learning all over again. Now, imagine. Imagine that. So you might be years and years at it and you'll be like, I still don't know everything. And you never will. It's just the way it is. You'll always be learning because you always have to use different brushes for different paintings. You have to use different techniques. You have to, everything in the painting is different. It's just, every painting is different. It's amazing. So what am I going to do with those clouds, I wonder? Let me see. What have you done to your clouds, I wonder? I'm going to try and soften them up a little bit more. Some white. Now that it's dry, I might be able to get them to do what I want them to do. I'm not sure. I'm just putting on my white on the bottom. I'm still doing that. I'm still pulling them up. And I'm still putting that white on the bottom here. Still doing this. But I'm not sure. I'm going to tap on some soft clouds here. Pull up. Pull down some clouds in here. Now I'm getting brave. I may even make a mess. Scrubbing on some clouds. Don't need very many, but because we already have that big one up there. So just at the bottom, and then you end up with those nice flyaways there. You can make northern lights like this too, you know. Just put a line over like that and pull up your colors. It's a tip for you. I'm just going to tap on some clouds here. Tap on a few clouds here. I'm just going to follow what I already have there. I'm just going to tap on some here. Move them out a little bit, move them around. Scroll them in. Look how cool they are. Pick up some more paint. Tap away. You make some clouds that are soft, and some clouds that are wispy, and some clouds that are puffy. This might be dry, so that's okay. Your blue will still come through. Look, that's nice, isn't it? I think that's it. Leftover paint can go here. There's some extra. Whoa. Maybe this brush might soften up a bit. Catch it before it dries though. Yeah, if you can find one of these brushes for your clouds, these are nice. Maybe I can find them in my Amazon shop for you. It's an oval wash, it's called. Simply Simon. I'll see if I can find some of these on my Amazon shop and leave a link for you. But that's okay. Look at that. I think that's kind of nice, do you? What do you think of that? It was hard. More advanced, even for me. But it's, I think I like it. Not 100% sure. I'm not sure if I need more pebbles down here. You could even make a pebble with Q-tip if you want. Let's try it for a bit of fun. I'll take some black on one side of my Q-tip. Black on one side of my Q-tip and white on my other side. Let's see how it's going to work out. It's something different. Could be a mess. Just a little touch. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Little tiny ones. Bright too. Nice. Yeah. Not bad. Look at that. Good job. Make some darker ones here in the water. Yeah, Q-tip works too. It's different. Look at that. Now I can't stop. They're so cute. Just touching. Same thing. I'm moving my Q-tip around a little bit to get some of that white on there too. Look. How cool is that? Move the Q-tip around a little bit to get some of that white. Look at that. Nice. Tiny, tiny ones up here. A Q-tip. Would you believe it? That's unbelievable. I just had them sitting there and I was like, let's try that. I tried to look around to see what things I can use for painting, you know. Look at all those beautiful rocks with a Q-tip. Isn't that cute? Alright. I think that's about it. I just like it so much I don't want to leave it. I'm wondering, should I do something with that horizon line? Do you think we should darken that up a little bit? Let's try it. I'll get myself in trouble. You'll be watching this video and saying, oh my goodness, does this video ever end? When does this video end? I am going to put some blue and red together, make a darker purple color on my chiseled edge brush and hope for the best. Now, how am I going to do this? I wonder without making a mess. Oh. Well, I'm on the other side. Here we go. That'll clean up that edge, see? You could put even little hills back there if you wanted to. There we go. Try this. I don't know if my arm's in the way, but gonna come right underneath that. Kind of looks nice because it gives it kind of like a finishing touch to it, don't you think? You let me know what you thought of all this stuff that I did in this painting. Let me know how you made out with it, or if you're going to even attempt it. I think I'm finished. Like I can see so many things I'd like to do, but you know what? I kind of like this. I think once I start. Okay, here's one thing I want to do. Here I go again. Sorry. I'm sorry, but anyway, I got to do this because it's important. I'm going to get a liner brush. Alright, get your liner brush if you're following along. And you can try a small flat chiseled edge brush if you want. And then you're going to get your dark blue, a really dark blue, and you can even add a little bit of black to it if you want. Okay, and then you're going to, it's very important, I almost forgot, you've got to put a little shadow under this water coming in. Make it more real looking. Okay, so it's just that simple. Look. Okay, so there it is. That's that one. And then this one. Now, let's see if I get this without. Right. Oops. Oh no. Okay, get your dark color. It really helps. See, it makes it look more like it's coming in on the beach and it has a shadow. I almost forgot that, and you know something? I might have forgotten in some other stuff that I've done. Like sometimes I'll finish a video and I'll go, oh, I forgot to show them how to do this and that. But every time you're doing a wave coming in on the beach, put that shadow underneath there, okay? That'll give it a nicer effect. See there? You can even bring some of that shadow back into some of the water. Into some of the wave. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Give it some shadow. Too much. We don't want to ruin it. Let me see. I think I'm okay. I think that's okay. You know, they can break up the painting a little bit, you know. Now, I don't like those there. They're horrible. So I'm going to clean my brush and put some white back there, okay? I'm just experimenting. I'm taking you along with me. taking along for the ride. I'll just take that there, take some of that out. It's also good to know that you can fix things if you know, if things don't go the way you want them. Just using my liner brush. Make more waves. See? It's too much fun. I can't stop. Too much fun. I'd rather be doing this than sitting down watching TV. I love watching TV at times when I'm finished my paintings and finished doing things for the day and late at night watch a movie or something, but not when I could be doing this. This is my first priority. It's too much fun. Now, I think that's okay. So I make sure. A bit of water there, it's okay. Just clean it up. I think that's better than more black shadows. Kind of threw it off a little bit. Tap on a little bit of white back there. Tap on here first. I'm just going to move it back a little bit, just a tiny bit. Not much. For some reason I can't get that one to do what I wanted to do. Not enough paint on my brush, I guess. Just moving it back a little bit into the water. What do you think of that? Do you think that's okay? What do you think? Let me know, guys. So I don't want to do these if you're not happy with them. I want you to tell me what you like and what you want me to... I'm doing this for you and for me. Yes, I'm really having fun here. But, you know, if you don't like these kind of paintings, they're too hard or whatever, you let me know and give me some suggestions. And I have a couple of small, simpler ones coming up. But I also don't want to be too simple because you guys, some of you guys have been with me for a long time and you probably know more than I do. So, I could have a little bit of a challenge, hey. It's too much fun, I can't stop. I'll stop. What do you think? Do you think I should lighten up this area here a little bit? Oh my goodness, you're going to say, stop, Allison, stop. Somebody put her in straps, strap her hands down so she won't do any more. What do I want to do with that, I wonder? Nice orangey color. Just want to add a little bit of brightness here. Not much, just enough to... I know I already did that, but... See, just add a little bit more. I know. Okay, I think I'm going to add just a tiny bit more here. Sort of in the center so I won't lose all that other colors here. I'm going to add a little more white. I'm trying to brighten it up a small bit. Let's see. I think it'll be okay. That'll be fine. Alright, I think that's pretty good there now. So like I say, if you attempt this and you have problems, let me know. I'll try to help my best. I'll do my best to help you, and I'm going to add a little bit of, but while I'm talking, I'm just going to play around this last little bit here. But yeah, let me know how you make out with it, you know, if you want to attempt it or not, if you're going to attempt it or not. So these are all little tiny last minute details. This is where you can spend most of your hours. You spend most of your time doing these little details, because you want to keep it going and have it, you know, really nice. So you want to you look at it and you stand back and you look at it and you go, oh yeah, that little rock there needs a highlight, or I think I need more light in the sky, or, you know. So you're always looking to see what you can see. But I think I'm going to leave it alone now, and I think it's a little more tedious and a little more advanced, I think. A little advanced for me too. So anyway, I have some easier ones. I have an easy seascape there, 15 minutes. You can get it done in 15 minutes. It's so simple. And I'll put that in the link for you. And anyway, that's it for now. So I will see you in the next video. Bye from Allison Pryor.